Hello. This is Waver, doing the rare non-muted stream. Uh, doing CWT, which is pretty much just this series of videos I would do where I just do little life updates and just talking about what I'm doing with the channel and stuff. And it's been a while actually since I've done this. Thumbing through all these videos I had, barely got around to editing anything. And I've been just watching other streamers. I really enjoy Shinji's stream. Only recently caught on to him because I think when I was in Ed's stream a while ago, they rated him. But he seems pretty cool. He's actually playing Poppin' music right now, and I was just there watching him play Poppin'. It's rare that I find a English-speaking Poppin' player, so that was fun to watch. He's a really positive guy. I really like his stuff. He's kind of doing the same thing I really want to do here, just create a positive atmosphere and just playing a bunch of rhythm games and whatever I play. Let me see. Yeah, I think enough time has passed. So yeah, this is CWT. To reiterate, it's a little series I do where I just give little updates on me and what I'm doing with the channel, whether it be on Twitch or YouTube, even Twitter sometimes. I have a whole array of topics put out, and yeah, it's just a place where I just ramble about stuff, and if there's anything that any viewers want to throw out there to talk about, I'll definitely try and tackle that too, especially since it's a bit of an odd one since this is live. Usually I record these on whatever day I ever record these, but yeah, I've actually been picking back up on learning Japanese. I haven't been doing that for a while. I kind of fell off on that. So recently I bought this notebook where every day I would try and learn 5 words and learn at least 1 grammar point. But the website that I've been finding the words and stuff from, it's all in alphabetical order. The way I wanted to do it was have it randomized, but I was like, I'll just go through it alphabetically. Going through stuff from the JLPT. I'm starting at N5, which is beginner level, and it goes all the way up to N1. But N5, believe it has 643 words. So I've been taking the words at least 5 words a day, because I think the thing with me is I like learning stuff, but I try to learn a lot of stuff in one time and then I burn out.
I can't stop looking at the letters in the wave.
波の文字を見るのをやめられません。
Yeah. Hey, can that I'm not sure if you speak English. I should probably type in there real quick. Actually, no, you typed it in English. I thought it translated for a second. But hi there, Canet. But yeah, I've been learning at least 5 words a day, because if I break it up that kind of way, it's easier to review stuff, because if I have...
Oh, sheesh, Waver talking.
Yep.
Hi, シーシは話している。
How are you?
I am doing fine, Tilda.
私は元気です。
Cool. Speaking of, I have not played Splatoon in a while. I really need to get back on it. I am joining Team Sweet. So, and I don't think I played a lot during the last Splatfest actually. But I did play it recently. I think it was a few days ago. I think 2-3 days ago.
Hey, if you want a Japanese voiceover apart from the usual Google speech, Ed has my tutorial as well.
Ah, cool.
ねえ、あなたが通常の Google スピーチとは別に日本の声が欲しいなら、ED も私のチュートリアルを持っています。
I might joining Team Spicy.
チームスパイシーに参加するかもしれません。
I was thinking about joining Team Spicy just because it's the team that Shivers with, but I'm like, no, I'll actually join the team that, me personally, I would want to join, so.
I think Waver has your instructions already.
ウェーバーにはすでにあなたの指示があると思います。
Hi, Ed. Actually, I need to shout everybody out. I keep forgetting all of you guys are streamers.
Even the TTS?TTS
でさえ。
A bunch of clips playing. But anyway, how are you, Ed? Oh, right. Wait, no. I put the shout out thing in here. Where is it at? Or did I do it wrong? It came up, but it didn't play the clip. Or unless Kenneth doesn't have any clips. Let's. Right. Okay.
33,333
Less than 33333.
このコマンドのやり方いい加減覚えたい。紹介ありがとう。
I want to remember how to do this command. Thank you for introducing. Hi Waver tilde. 3.
こんにちはウェーバー。3.
Here.
Congrats.
Hi Connect tilde.
Hello, everybody.
You did such a good job.
5-1, 14-12.
Thank you, Holgren. Thanks, man.
You guys
Also,
suck.
no problem. I never mind shouting people out. But yeah, I've been learning. What was I even saying? I almost forgot. Oh yeah, Japanese. So yeah, I've been learning 5 words
You.
every day.
君は
The 5 words every day. Take a grammar point every day as well, just so I can try and review things easier.
It's good to hear your voice Waver. 3. I know it takes a lot of energy to do voice on stream.
あなたの声が揺れるのを聞くのは良いことです。3ストリームで声を出すには多くのエネルギーが必要だと知っています。
Yeah, it definitely does. But yeah, Japanese. So
Damn Google. Bad translate SMH.
ダムングーグル悪い翻訳 SMH。
Ahahahaha. Ahahahaha.
Yeah, I really like this translate thing because sometimes it does a bad translation of stuff, or just translate things really weirdly. But it has been very helpful though.
I'm going to dunk Mr. Sui in the Mariana Trench a little later.
少し後にマリアナトレンチでスイーシをダンクします。
Make sure you set it to Deep L as the main translation if you can.
Oh yeah, I did set
可
it
能
to
であれば
DeepL.
メインの翻訳としてディープルに設定してください。スラッシュスラッシュスラッシュスラッシュスラッシュより小さい。
Greater than, less than. Lol no blushing.
藁に赤面しません。
Ahahahaha.
I forgot
Ahahahaha.
Nightbot was set to no spamming signals. I mean symbols. Sorry about that. I think I'm such a boomer when it comes to like
Nah,
setting
it's
things.
alright, Tilda.
いや、大丈夫。
It's like I forget to fine tune a lot of settings and stuff. But yeah, back to the Japanese learning stuff. Hopefully I can get to a proficient level in a decent amount of time, trying to stick to learning at least something every day, even if it's not my target goal of what I want to learn, which is like at least five words a day. At least try to learn something. So, because it feels like I've been doing this forever, and I know some words. I know there's some things I know, but man, I'm terrible. But that's that. Let's see.
I'm the same way with German.
私はドイツ語と同じ方法です。
I actually tried to learn German at one point. This is like a lot of languages I've tried to learn or I took classes for in school. I'm trying to remember what classes did I take. I took a French class, aced it. I forgot everything because I rarely ever used it. I took a Spanish class at one point, both in high school and in college.
You should take an examination soon. N5 level shouldn't be difficult for you. 3. Es ist sehr schwer. It's very hard.
すぐに試験を受ける必要があります。N5 レベルはあなたにとって難しくないはずです。3.
Yeah, I'm actually learning a lot of N5 stuff between N5 words and grammar. So I'm trying to get to a comfortable level with it so I can take the examination for it. Because I think a lot of the words I'm pretty sure I know. But if I look over the words, I'll definitely be able to tell what's what. But yeah, I took in a French class, a Spanish class. I learned a little bit of German just because, again, all of these things I don't even remember anymore. And I tried to learn Korean at one point just because I've been playing a lot of DJ Max and EZ2 so I was like, I guess I'll learn Korean. It can't be that difficult. And I mean, I remember a lot of the Hangul characters, but I don't know what any words are, honestly. So, and I think I even tried to learn Indonesian for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, I really like learning languages
I at
or
least
just
want to
looking at
learn
stuff.
how to pronounce Korean so I can pronounce people's names.
私は少なくとも韓国語を発音する方法を学びたいので、人々の名前を発音できる。
Yeah, I've gotten to that point with Japanese where I can read hiragana and katakana pretty well, and I know a few kanji characters. So if I see somebody's name, if it's in all hiragana or katakana, I can read that, or like song titles and stuff like that. And something I've been doing that kind of helps actually. I've been like listening to songs in Japanese, and it kind of helps reinforce like words that I've come across, or even learning new words. I think I spent last month listening to Polyrhythm by Perfume
Tilda,
a lot.
That's why I have a German playlist.
Yeah, exactly.
それが私がドイツのプレイリストを持っている理由です。
Like it's a fun way to try and learn or remember things, but then sometimes it'll drive you mad because I've listened to Polyrhythm by Perfume on repeat. I think it even showed it on my YouTube music stats. I listened to the song I think 98 times. So I listened to the song 98 times to know essentially what the first 2 bars of the song is. Like the song starts Totemo Daiji na Kimi no Omoiwa, which pretty much means
Ha ha ha, that's a language learning mood.
yeah.
ははは、それは言語学習ムードです。
Yeah, like Totemo means very, Daiji means important or serious. What is it? Totemo Daiji na. Na's part of Daiji, because there's na particles. It's a whole thing. I don't even feel like explaining it. But Totemo daiji na kimi no omoi wa
日本語だ。
Japanese.
and kimi no omoi means your thoughts or feelings, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. Yep. However, Nihongo... Wait, how do I say it right? Boku no Nihongo wa Jozu janai desu. There you go. Pretty sure that's how you say that. I'm not very good at Japanese. Do correct me if I'm wrong, Kenneth. But yeah, I've been...
日本語は日本人でも難しいよ。なぜか毎年進化するし。
Japanese is difficult even for Japanese. For some reason it evolves every year.
It is interesting because I watch a lot of like YouTubers who like teach Japanese or like just talk about cultural things in Japan. One of the people I watch a lot is that Japanese man Yuta, and I even watch Dogen a lot. And I remember from a Yuta video, he did talk about how, or at least he did a video going up to different people in Japan and seeing if they could write a kanji character from memory, or if they're able to tell or like pronounce a kanji character. And it was interesting that there was plenty of people who had difficulty with that. And I think, and like stuff like that is really interesting because when I was learning Korean for a little bit, I learned about how easy it is, well, compared to other languages when it comes to like characters and stuff like that. It was simplified for everybody to be able to read and write it. And I think Korea has a pretty high literacy rate, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's always interesting to see stuff like that.
Is.
は、
Yeah, it is a good question. Is it difficult? I know as an English speaker myself, English really sucks.
English is dumb.
英語は愚かです。
Get.
L。
Ha ha ha, I'd love to.
ははは、私はしたいです。
It's hard to die for. The American language feels like a universe.
死ぬのは難しい。アメリカの言語は宇宙のように感じます。
But yeah, language is very interesting. And like, I think having took language classes and just looking or seeing people like take apart languages just because, I don't know, it makes me look at other languages and like apply that same kind of mindset. It's like, it makes me like notice a lot of the weird things that happen with different languages. Just like with English, we have different words that sound the same but are spelled differently and are used for different things. Japanese, there's kanji characters that represent different, like a vast array of ideas or things, and then they have different pronunciations and different readings. It's so tough. But taking a slight pivot from that is usually the part in CWT where I just talk about a lot of media that I've been getting into, whether it be manga or
Space
light
Dream
novels.
MMM tilde.
スペースドリームム。
Yeah, actually, let's talk about I actually want to talk about V Extension 3 actually, because I really enjoy a lot of the songs in V Extension 3. Space Dream is definitely one of my favorites. Like, I really love Space Dream. I love #mine. I think, but my favorite song in all of V Extension 3 at the moment is Every Day, Every
自
Night.
由にしてくれ。
Yeah, Set Me Free, that's another good one. I've been meaning to go through all of V Extension 3 on 6 buttons, but I'm trying to remember. I initially went through it on 5 button and then started playing stuff on 4 buttons because I primarily play on 4 buttons, but I definitely want to tackle all the songs on 6 buttons. I did play some songs on 6 buttons, but I never played every song. I think Step is like the one song I didn't really play much. I think Step and Misty Era. I honestly never been a big fan of the Misty Era songs, so I think when it comes to rhythm games, my taste is more old school hip hop, 2-step, and rock adjacent. So, and it's like Winners. That's another good song too. But I think that's like the main reason why I play a lot of Easy 2 On, because a lot of the older songs is leans towards that kind of genre. But to be fair, a lot of the hip hop songs in the game is like really cheesy, but I really like it though. It's weird. And that reminds me, I never got around to Prestige Pass Chapter 2 actually, because I didn't even know there was a stream for it. I ended up looking at all the new songs that were released for it. I know Just This Year, I think that's how that's said. That's apparently a really tough song from what I've seen, and I'm actually looking forward to giving that song a go. I've been meaning to get Poppin' Music Lively DLC.
I need to get the Prestige Pass.
You definitely
プレステー
should.
ジパスを取得する必要があります。
When it comes to Easy 2 On, I think that's definitely my favorite of all the DLC. Honestly, that, O2 Jam, and Time Traveler. I've never actually played O2 Jam, but hearing a lot of the songs from it within the Easy 2 On DLC, it seems like a game I really would enjoy. I know there's some kind of version of O2 Jam that's coming out on Steam, but it looks like that one Tap Sonic game, and I don't know. I never liked that style of that visual style of the game, where it's like, yeah, it looks like Tap Sonic, bold, and also how Demo looks like mobile game Demo. But I whenever that comes out, I'll definitely have to give it a chance. Oh yes, one of my favorite songs, Back to Life. But yeah, and then I've been looking at a lot of the Poppin' Music Lively DLC, because I definitely want to try out more songs. I think I went and took a chance and got the Poppin' Music 20 Fantasia DLC, and I really liked a lot of the songs in there. There was some punk music, a lot of like a grunge song kind of, and then there's the Otome Roomba remix that I really like as well. I think that's like the main reason I got it. But all those songs were really cool, and then Intersection is another good song that was on there. So I definitely need to play a little more Poppin', because I'm starting to get better at higher difficulty songs. I think my threshold at the moment is 30. Yeah, 30 is my threshold there, so definitely want to do better on the game, even though I really played casually, but it's definitely a game I want to play a lot more of. But that same applies to 8 buttons on DJ Max. Like, I actually tried playing on controller again, and I just couldn't do it. Like, I got too adjusted to playing on keyboard that I can't play on controller anymore. Because I used to play the hell out of DJ Max Respect on the PS4. And now I sunk most of my time into Respect V. It's like, yeah, controllers, that's just not going to work anymore. I don't know how I was able to do it before, but it'd take a lot of practice to be able to do that again. But yeah, this is so I'll pivot from that. Usually I have a segment where I just talk about the media I've been getting into, whether it be manga, light novels, anime. I haven't really been watching any other kinds of shows or stuff, so that's pretty much all I read these days. But I've been getting back into One Piece. I actually did a Pirate Warriors 4 stream a while back because I don't know, I think something inspired me to just get back into One Piece, because I've read the manga up to the Alabasta arc, which is like about 200 chapters deep. And One Piece is like 1,000 and some chapters in now. It's a really, really long series, so it's really daunting to get into. But I was like, you know what, I'll start reading it, because I have a brother that's like really big on One Piece, so he talks to me a lot about stuff that happens in One Piece. And I was like, you know what, just because, I'll go back to reading it. I'll keep reading it. And so that's what I did. I spent like about a good month or two just slowly going through all of the arcs. And it's definitely a good series, I would say. Like, I love a lot of the character designs. I love the storytelling and the world building. And I actually I remembered watching an episode of and I consider this a spoiler warning if you are interested in getting into One Piece, but there was an episode within the Sky Islands arc in which it was the Straw Hat Gang, they meet this guy named Nolan. I forgot his first name for some reason, but they meet this guy named Nolan, and one of his ancestors was like branded a liar because he found this island that had gold, had a shit ton of gold, and he spent his ancestor spent this whole great deal of time trying to find this island of gold. Turns out it's it's in the Sky Islands, because for some reason this area has like the water magic, like at some point it just creates an entire fucking geyser that is powerful enough to shoot things into the sky. And so there's a backstory of how this Nolan guy's ancestor, came across that island, and it was just like, God, I think it was like 4 or 5 episodes deep of just a whole backstory for how this guy's ancestor found this island of gold and how he was right the whole time. And it's just like, we didn't need this, but it's here. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could do something like that, where if I were like telling, like creating a whole story and world, and it's just lore deep. And it's like I like this. I like a lot of people, and me included, slag One Piece for like dragging things out and just being a massive series with too much stuff. But I think from like a storytelling perspective, it's like really, really good. So I enjoy stuff like that, and I think that's like one of the things that has me continuing reading it. But I'm currently I'm at the Wano arc, which is like second to last arc right now, because they're on a whole new arc apparently. So I'm trying to catch up with that so I can be like completely caught up with One Piece. But it's definitely a series I'm really enjoying right now. So, and I've been reading another manga that I really enjoy. It's called Catch These Hands. It's one of those rom-com manga series. It's about I'll just give a quick synopsis. It's about 2 delinquents. One of them really looked up to the other one. I'm trying to remember their names. yeah, Takabe and Sawamori. Takabe really looks up to Sawamori, and she is like really infatuated with her, and so she challenges her to a fight, and if she wins the fight, you know, they have to go on a date, and from there it's just, I really enjoy it. And then I think it features characters that are ace. You know, it's rare that I find something that has ace characters, because I don't know, it's like just not a lot of things that have ace characters, and I'm not sure if, I think I might have mentioned it somewhere, but I am asexual, so I really enjoy, you know, just seeing things with characters like that, because it's like, that's cool. So yeah, so that's another thing. And I've been reading
A Pride.
AE プライド
Yeah. I rarely ever talk about it because it's like, it's not, I never really felt like talking about it. So, but I mention it from time to time, just in case if people didn't know, or, you know. And on top of that, I've been reading a light novel called Bofuri. I think Mickey, I think you said you watched the anime to it. But yeah, Bofuri, it's another one of those isekai series. But I actually like it a lot, actually. It's just about this girl that plays
If anyone in my
MMO game.
community ever gives you shit, you tell me Purple Heart.
私
Thanks,
のコ
Ed.
ミュニティの誰かがあなたにたわごとを与えるなら、あなたは私に教えてくれます。紫のハート
Thankfully enough, no one's ever given me any problems when it comes to that. Like, I try to steer clear from a lot of like super lewd stuff. It doesn't necessarily make me like uncomfortable. It's just, I feel it's like, I don't know how to respond. So it's like, oh, okay. So, but yeah, no, but you know, a lot of people have been pretty cool with me about it, so I'm thankful for that.
I suppose, N.A. disinterested.
NA が無関心だと思います
Yeah, it's funny, a lot of times, like, things like that, honestly, it goes over my head, so let me see. But yeah, Bofuri, it's a light novel series about this girl that's playing this MMO game. I forgot what the name of the game was, but she's in this MMO game and she really does not like getting hurt, so she pretty much dumps all of her stats into defense. And
They just released the trailer for the second season.
oh yeah, I
彼らは
noticed.
第2シーズンの予告編をリリースしたばかりです
Yeah, I've actually been paying attention to the Crunchyroll Twitter for once, and I saw all the new anime that's coming out this upcoming season, and I'm really excited for a lot of stuff. But yeah, Bofuri, main character's name is Maple, by the way, and yeah, she just dumps all of her stats into defense, and where it goes from there has been pretty interesting so far. Because, you know, she dumps all of her stats into defense, so she has no offensive capabilities, but somehow it works out. So, and honestly, for me, it's like the perfect counter to Sword Art Online, which I've been reading a little bit of. A while back, I actually got the Platinum Collector's Edition, which is like really, like these really big books. I wish I could I might have to take a picture of it, like, to give an idea of how, like, massive these things are, but yeah, they're massive and they're a pain in the ass to read. So, but yeah, I've been reading, that's pretty much the main things I've been reading. Oh, I've also been reading Chainsaw Man, but I'm all caught up on Chainsaw Man. I ended up reading I started reading the manga like before the anime was released, like right on the heels of it being announced, and I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and read it. It seems like it's interesting. Read it, and I'm like, damn, I actually like this. But I'm currently waiting for the next chapter to come out, which I think is on Tuesday. And there's also JoJo's, but I think JoJo Lands isn't starting until February. So there's that too. I have not watched the Part 6 adaptation yet. I have read Part 6, but I just never got around to watching the adaptation because I don't have Netflix. And I'm not really interested in subscribing to Netflix or anything. So there's that too. And the only anime I've been really watching is Legend of the Galactic Heroes. It's a really good series about these two nations that have been pitted in like I think it's a 150-year war. It's just a constant stalemate, and so it looks at the sides of two people rising to power within their respective nations. There's the Free Planets Alliance with Yang Wen Lee, who's like one of my favorite characters like of all time, and then on the other side, which is the Galactic Empire, I believe it's called. You have Reinhardt von Musel, or Reinhardt von Lohengram, and he's pretty cool too. He's also another great character. And so I finished watching, I think season 3 it was, and there's a season 4 that I didn't even know came out. So I've been watching that because a really close friend of mine got me into that series, and I really enjoy it. So, and I think I've always been a big fan of like strategy / military type stuff. So I think that's like why I really like Fire Emblem. It's like one of my favorite game series, and I just like watching a lot of documentaries of wars and battles and stuff. It's just, I don't know, it's always interesting. But yeah, and then with the upcoming anime season, I'm honestly really excited for Vinland Saga season 2. Because I've watched the first season a while back. I wanted to read the manga for it, but I never got around to it. So I was like, I'll just be an anime only for Vinland Saga. Why not? So I'm very excited for that. What else? There was something else too, but I really can't remember anything. I've also been meaning to get to Bocchi the Rock. That's another anime I definitely wanted to check out. But yeah, that's all I got for media. I haven't really read or watched much else, and I haven't played any other games other than the usual fare, which is DJ Max and Easy Tuan and Miku, and all the rhythm games and fighting games I've been playing on stream. It's actually kind of funny, like I rarely ever take the time to like play games on my own free time, and whenever I do, for some reason I don't know why it is the case, but I've gotten back into Fortnite for some reason. Like I would just mindlessly play what's that mode, Team Rumble, because I stopped playing Call of Duty a long time ago, and Call of Duty would be like the game I got nothing to do, I don't really feel like playing anything else, I'll just play a few games of Call of Duty and I'll call it there. But Fortnite for some reason has become that game that I just hop on, play a few matches, just to play a few matches, and that's it. So I've been playing a bit of that. I actually got River City Girls 2, but I kind of put a pause on it because the Switch version, I'm not sure if the PC version is this way as well, but it has a big frame rate issue where the frames are very inconsistent, and it feels very awkward to play.
Ad.
瞬間
Oh,
広
ad.
告
All right. Oh, I can see it. Yeah, I'll hold on. But yeah, River City Girls 2. I haven't played it a lot. Well, I started it for and played it for about 10 minutes, but then the frame rate issues kept getting on my nerves, and it felt awkward to play. So I was like, I'll just wait till it gets patched, and I'll probably go back to it because I really love River City Girls and other beat 'em up games. I played River City Girls 1 about too many times to count. Went through the story about, it's probably about 10 times or something. Like, I played that game a lot. And I played Scott Pilgrim vs. the World a lot as well. The game, of course, the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World game. And I was very glad that it got, re-released, because it's like one of the best games in my opinion from the PS3 360 era. I'm overselling it, but I really loved it. And I really have not been taking a lot of time to play any other game, really. But another game that I've been trying to get around to was Monster Hunter Rise, because I have it on the Switch, but I just never really felt like playing it. But it definitely will have to be something I get around to at some point. Might be a stream where I play it or something. Because I played Monster Hunter World before and I really enjoyed
know Sui
that.
likes it.
私はスイーがそれが好きだと知っています。
Yeah. But I played it a little bit and it seems really fun. But I'll definitely have to get back around to it. Same thing with Splatoon. That's another game I really need to get around to. And then there's like a ton of visual novels that I've been meaning to start and I never got around to them. Because I've been trying to get into Danganronpa. I got them all on sale when it was on sale during Black Friday. And then there's Witch of the Holy Night that just released, which is made by the same people behind Fate Grand Order, or just the Fate series in general, and Tsukihime. But yeah, that's another game I need to get around to. So yeah, I have a really huge backlog. That's not even accounting for the fact that I've still got to finish Yakuza 6, so then I can go and finish Yakuza 7. And if anything, when I finish Yakuza 7, I'm probably going to end up playing Judgment and Lost Judgment, since that's also a part of the Yakuza world. I definitely want to get to Yakuza 7 because I really enjoy the turn-based RPG element of it. But yep, that's really all I have for life updates and media stuff. CWTs tend to be pretty short anyways, but glad I was able to take this time and just chat with you guys. I'm glad that all of you guys were hanging out with me for this. I honestly don't even know what I'm gonna do with the schedule.
It's been fun, Waver Tilda.
揺れ動いています。
Thanks. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with the schedule. Like, I contemplated just not even doing schedules, because I like to do rogue streams just to do rogue streams. But like this, for instance, this is definitely a rogue stream. Was not planning on doing this. But yeah, I'll figure it out. I know Monday I'll still do whatever rhythm game I play. I'm really torn on if I'm going to play Easy 2 on and play through Prestige Pass Chapter 2. And I also did get the Groove Coaster DLC for it. I waited a while to finally get it, but I definitely need to play it. So I might end up doing that on Monday. Definitely will be doing Yakuza 6 on Friday, and I don't know what I'm gonna do on Saturday. Next Saturday. I might play Guilty Gear Strive because it did get updated. Testament is now a really ridiculous zoner now, so I can be more annoying with Arbiter Side, which is like their projectile move. So yeah, I might end up doing that. I don't know. But let me stop rambling. Thanks guys again for hanging out with me. I'll definitely catch y'all next time. And yeah, peace.
Shanghai.